Hello and welcome to my Elite Dangerous, the day-to-day grind. Prime grind all the time. Well, we were told yesterday that the upkeep costs will be lowered for the fleet carrier, so my 9.4, which is fixing to be 9.45 after this video, will be the upkeep costs for the fleet carrier will be reduced by an average of 85.5%, which is awesome, and the ramp up time will go from an hour to 15 minutes, and the cool down time will go from an hour to 5 minutes. So those are some really great changes, and also the fuel economy will double. So what we got before, say 1.3 light years roughly per ton, we'll get 2.6 light years per ton on fuel, so that's good. And let's say that you went into debt before, they would kind of repossess your fleet carrier after 4 weeks. Now it's after 10 weeks. So you get a little more time to make up the credits. Where mine's roughly 127 million a week in upkeep, it should drop to roughly 15 million, 20 million a week. So it's much better. The initial services like the shipyard and outfitting and fuel and repair, those services will drop by 35 to 45% for the initial cost. And then the upkeep after that's going to drop by 85%. And one of the big things is universal cartographics. Yay, everybody said. They're going to add universal cartographics to our fleet carriers. So that's pretty awesome. Okay, that's about all I have now. Now they said they were going to make everything but the universal cartographics. They would add it to beta 1. And then universal cartographics will be added to beta 2. I haven't seen a change in my upkeep cost yet on the fleet carrier. So check out my videos, My Fleet Carrier. And watch all of those. Quite interesting and exciting. So especially with the new upkeep cost format. But I haven't seen it yet, so we'll have to wait. And the space leg's supposed to be in a DLC sometime in December of 2020, or of, you would say, 3306. The Planetary personal bases supposed to come out in December 2020, and also being able to land on planets with an atmosphere. Supposed to come out in December of 2020 in a DLC, so it takes real money to buy those, just like Horizons took real money. So we need to check to see if there's any missions going back to Sothis. And while we're doing that, if you could look to the bottom of your video to the right, and you will see a subscribe button. Please press that. Helps me with YouTube eventually, because I'm not even up to the minimum yet. And it doesn't cost you anything. And you'll be notified when I create additional videos. And underneath the video, in the description, you'll see options to donate. Please consider donating. The costs of producing over 545 videos is enormous. So if you could help us out. And underneath the video to the left, you'll see my YouTube channel, GFM_RDG, where you'll find those videos. And in the About section on the YouTube channel, you'll see my contact email if you would rather comment privately instead of putting your comments or questions in the comment section underneath the video. So let's see if we can see where that one's going. That one's going to Brunel. Let's see about some going back to Sothis, excuse me. Not Don's Inheritance, but Sothis Mining is where we're going. And every once in a while there's some, but that's like 5,000 units. No, I don't do those because the math doesn't come out real good. There's a Sothis Mining. And it's only 3 units. Pays over $1 million. You get these by doing these donations. When you donate to a faction to improve your reputation, you see mine are all maxed. And they give me those 2 and 3 unit ones. Did I choose that? Maybe, where does it go? Sis left. Gotta see what I just did. Okay, yeah, that one's going to Sothis Mining. It's a 3. Yep. Every once in a while I'll hit it to a location that I didn't mean to, and then it's like, too bad, so sad. So either you get fined or you just deliver it. Yeah, I got 2 small ones going to Sinclair, and at some point I'm just going to have to deliver them. Yeah, back when I first found out about Colonia, I took some carrier missions to Colonia, and it's like, I wound up doing it. It took like 4 days for me to get there, and 4 days to get back. And I've restarted the game since then, so it doesn't show in this instance that I've ever been to Colonia, but I'm not going to restart this instance anymore. Or instead of 9.4 billion, I'd probably have 13 to 14 billion if I hadn't restarted the game, because I was bored. I didn't know what I was doing, so so we won't do that in the future. Okay. Sis left. Let's go to Sothis Mining and pick up more to be delivered. Now normally I bring you a video every 50 million. Well, it's been 100 million, or we're fixing to cross 100 million since the last video. And that's going to happen every once in a while. I had a recording issue on the last one, so I didn't have to edit it either. So I just grinded up to 100 million. And so we're going to, the last video was at 9.350, and this one is going to 9.450. Okay, so let's get to Sothis Mining. Pick up a load and bring it back. I appreciate all of those that have subscribed to my channel. It really means a lot to me.
Landing gear retracted.
Docking clamps retracted. Depart when ready, Commander.
And those that have donated, I really appreciate that too. Really helps out. And those that have watched almost 400 hours in total of our videos, I appreciate that. And the 4,500 views to our videos. I appreciate that. And we've had over 2,000 different individuals that have watched our videos, so I appreciate that too. Now that's all at the publication date of this video. You might be watching these videos a year after the publication.
Follow all regulations before and after landing.
Frameshift drive charging.
And the numbers might be totally different after a year, so that's a year after the publication of this video.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
But without subscribers and without viewers, and it wouldn't be worth doing the videos. So thank you to all the subscribers. And no thank you to the interdictors and pirates that drive me crazy in this game. I don't appreciate their interdictions. I have videos of just between the star and the destination location. I have 7 interdictions in those videos. I have a video with 6 even in the cutter, which is the largest ship, and it's a pain to go through interdictions in the cutter. So you can watch those. And the last video we did, you need to watch that. I have purchased 3 additional Pythons because they're going to be support ships for the fleet carrier that I purchased in June when they're available. And had to run out to the engineer and mod and blueprint pin for the shield boosters. So you need to watch that video because we had to travel over 550 light years to get to the engineer in my new travel Python. So in the future I don't change out all the modules to go do something else like traveling with the Guardian FSD booster and with the 28 million credit fuel scoop and with a class 6 fuel tank and all of that. I have a travel Python, and I have the cargo Python, which is this one, RGPYTCGO, and I have an asteroid mining Python for surface asteroid mining, and I have a planetary Python all set up for planetary or exploration on planets. Is this left? So I spent 167 million on those 3 Pythons, and I had 65 already modded modules in my storage, and I was able to use quite a few of those, but I did have to buy some shield boosters and then mod them, so check that previous video for that. So I think I'm about ready with those. We'll find out in June when the fleet carriers get here and I'm really using those support ships more often. Is this left?
Docking request granted.
See, there's supposed to have been support ships with the fleet carriers, and then Frontier decided not to do that. So that's what those 3 Pythons, or the 4 Pythons, are for. is for support of the fleet carrier. Of course, I do it in live and not in beta, because what you create in beta goes away when the beta is over. So if I do it in live, and on the next beta, when they take the snapshot, as long as it was after this morning, all the changes I've made so far
Landing gear deployed.
will be copied over to beta 2. So be sure to catch all my videos in the last several weeks since March the 26th, when they announced the latest information on the fleet carriers and my...
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
The focus of my videos since March the 26th has been on the fleet carriers, the space legs, the planetary bases, personal bases, and landing on planets with atmosphere. So check those out. Okay, we need right at 5 million. We do have one mission that came from Babbage, and it won't make up the 5 million itself, but it's only 3 units. But every little bit helps. It was 1.35. So we need 3.64 or something. Sys left. Okay, we take the oldest, or the one that's going to expire the soonest, which is this boom delivery to New Dawn 54180 boom. Okay, let's find that one. Right there. To New Dawn. Because I don't want to be scrambling at the very last second, so that's why I take the old ones first. Sys left. That one goes to Sinclair, so I'm not worried about it yet, because it's going to a location that I didn't mean to. New Dawn, help 120 Palladium. To New Dawn. Deliver 120 gold. New Dawn. Okay,
Cargo hold
maximize
at
it.
maximum capacity.
Sys left. We have 12, so that means we can take new missions of gold and palladium. We do like to look at these little 2s and 3s. Yeah, we'll go ahead and accept. We won't load it, but we'll accept it because our cargo hold's full. You gain those by donating to the factions when you're first building your reputation.
Incoming mission critical message.
And that incoming mission message will drive you crazy, because it shoots back up to the top of the list, and no matter what you're doing. So it's really crazy, and to me that's a broken thing. And I get the purists that fuss because I say things are broken, that I feel that they're broken. And to me, they're still broken. You can complain all you want, but they're still broken. Like the stuck throttles in Super Cruise, it's still broken. You can feel however you feel, but so. And just because I say it's broken to you, it might not be broken, so that's okay for you. But it's broken for me.
Incoming mission critical
See how it
message.
shot me up to the top? That drives me crazy, and that's broken. No matter what somebody else might think, to me it's still broken. And I'm going to proclaim it broken forever until they fix it. But it doesn't matter what issues you find with Elite Dangerous. The purist will always defend Frontier no matter what. No matter how broken it is, they'll defend Frontier. So I just realized that, and we go on. Okay, sys left. Sys left. So we're going to be sys left. I need to go ahead and set the destination. Sys left. Sys left. Yeah, voice attack is broken too. Why do I have to say it 3 times? Because it's broken. It doesn't work right. And I keep trying to train it. That's what you're supposed to do, is go into speech recognition and try to train it with your voice. And I keep doing that, and it's still broken. So, no matter what anybody else thinks, it's still broken. Okay, and when we're doing planetary exploration and the SRV just barely slides, and it'll point you in the opposite direction of where you were going. To me, that's broken. It shouldn't do that. Uphill, downhill, sideways, it doesn't matter. It'll turn you in the opposite direction. So to me, that's broken. And I'm never telling you how to think. You think for yourself, and if it's not broken for you, fine. But certain things are broken for me.
Landing gear retracted. Ship released. Engines engaged.
That's why, to me, Elite Dangerous is a good game. It's not a great game, but it's a good game. Until they fix these issues, and then it can be a great game. It has potential.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Sys left. Your ships need to be prepared for interdictions, and you need to be prepared for interdictions. Now, if you enjoy someone getting interdicted and watching that on YouTube, then just sit back, subscribe to my channel, and bring your popcorn. Because it happens to me all the time. So, and I don't expect that's going to change. I like trading and exploring, and that's why people go outside the bubble, because they want to get away from all the pirating. They want to go out there where it's quiet and peaceful, and they're not robbed and killed and maimed all the time. And if you watch my fleet carrier videos, it's parked about, I think it's like 10 or 15 light years from Sothis. And so far, I haven't seen any pirates there. I can mine.
DeLacy, Romeo Golf, India. Station services are
Incoming
on
mission
standby
critical
for your
message.
arrival, Commander.
Sys left.
Good to have you.
I can asteroid surface mine in peace, and I'm not getting attacked all the time. And
Approved for access. You are go for approach to pad 3-5. Acknowledged, Commander. Clear for assisted docking.
is this up?
Touchdown sequence complete. You may disembark when ready. Station facilities are at your disposal, Commander.
Now we should go over 9.45 is what we're going to go over by delivering these missions. That's a partial. Now I rant a whole lot more on the taping of these videos, and I wind up cutting out a lot of it. Because I'm giving you my mind, and then I have to back off of it. It's not that my feelings have changed, no. It's probably not good video to constantly rant. Is this right? We are up to 9.46. So, yeah, we made close to 20 million from the time that we left Babbage till we came to New Dawn. So, it's not too shabby. Now we need to get back to Sothis Mining, because I like starting from that location. Sis left. And I like ending at that location most of the time. And I have videos for Ultimate Fishing Simulator. That's a really cool game. You should watch that. And for VR pinball. Now, as you can tell, everything I do is in VR. I have an Oculus Rift S 4K visor VR. And to me, most of the time it's pretty incredible. But when it loses tracking, you have to reboot the Oculus software. And so that's a pain to have to do that. So at times it's broken too. And voice attack, I have to tell it 2 or 3 times sometimes. That's broken. So everything seems to be broken at times. So, and I just wish they'd fix it to make it a perfect
Landing gear
situation.
retracted.
Docking clamps retracted. You may leave when ready.
But be sure to look to the bottom right and select that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. Help me out with YouTube, and so maybe someday we could get some support.
Frameshift drive charging.
This is Newman 212 dropping to approach speed. Request clearance, over. Docking request granted. You are clear for approach.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
But like I said, it's prime time grind all the time because there's so much content coming out this year with the fleet carrier and with the space legs coming out by the end of the year, and personal planetary bases, and landing on atmosphere planets, and so there's so much coming out. It is really exciting. Now I do like the content because not much came in last year, so it's nice change, but there's still quite a few things I wish they would ask me my opinion on, because I have plenty that I wish they would fix, or give me a setting that says GFM_RDG's setting. Of course, I'd like the missions to stay high and set the pirates to don't bother. Don't bother me. See, that's what I would like. Where the SUV wouldn't spin and point the opposite direction than where I was going. Where that mission critical message wouldn't jerk me out of whatever mission I was looking at and throwing me up to the top of the list. I'd probably shut off those mission critical messages completely. They are extremely annoying. And I would turn the obstacle course mentality of the game to more reality. Sys left. In that GFM underscore RDG setting. Well, that's why I play solo too. Yeah, the NPCs are bad enough, the computer generated characters. There's no way I'm going to play open. I mean, there is no chance. The only time I've been in opens because I accidentally got there and got out as quickly as I could. Oh, because that's all I hear about open in the forums is just how terrible it is. Because you're being attacked all the time. So it's like, no thanks. Don't want any part of that. And that's my thing. Everybody's playstyle is not exactly the same. See, Frontier's always had the attitude that everybody's playstyle should be pirating. And everybody doesn't have that playstyle. Sys left. Sys left.
Docking request denied. Docking request denied.
See, that on the fleet carriers, they didn't even think about the explorers. No universal cartographics, and it would just cost way too much for the explorers going outside the bubble. I mean, they weren't thinking about those that go outside the bubble. Why would anyone want to do anything but pirate? So that's their mentality. They just couldn't imagine. Sys left.
Docking request denied.
Sys left.
Docking request granted. Landing gear deployed.
Yeah, they say ally like you is always welcome here. No. Not with those that try to beat you to the
Docking
pad
successful.
constantly.
Engines disengaged.
Okay, well, I appreciate you coming along and listen to me rant at times about all the issues that I don't like. And but I do have over 2,200 hours in this game, so there must be a few things that I like, or I wouldn't play that long or create this many videos. So it's not all bad, but I highlight the things that are bad. So hopefully one day Frontier will hear from the players and create a game or allow for settings to fit the play styles of each player. So that's where I'm trying to get to. So if you would, look to the bottom of the video to the right and select that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. And underneath the video, in the description, please consider donating. And under the video to the left, see my YouTube channel page, GFM_RDG, for over 545 more videos that you can watch. So until next time, thank you for watching.